Jay here for Stretford Paddock. That is Andy Tate. Manchester United winning 3-0 at Everton. Andy, loads to get through there. Loads of good stuff to talk about. We'll start off with the first goal. Alejandro Garnacho. Me and you were just talking about there, and you were comparing it to other goals. Where does it rank in goals that you've seen for Manchester United?
Well, consider I was walking out the door and about to enter onto the first few steps for the big journey upstairs, and I heard a big roar, and I come back in, and I was kind of gobsmacked, and absolutely gobsmacked. I had to keep quiet, obviously, but yeah, wow, what a goal. Reminiscent of Mark Hughes at Main Road, 89 for me.
I mean, Andy, you don't have to keep quiet on them ones. Trust me on that one, bro. Yeah, it was. I remember that Mark Hughes. You know what the funny thing is about that goal? We lost 5-1, and it's the only goal everyone remembers.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's the one everyone talks about.
6-1 Old Trafford, who had the best goal, Darren Fletcher. It's always them. It's always them. It's always them.
Happy memories. Alejandro Garnacho, though, set the tone. Like, a great goal. United were a bit nervy, weren't we, in that first half? But one player who wasn't nervy was Kobbie Mainoo. You were talking about him at half-time and saying what an example he was to everyone. What did you make of his performance?
Oh, yeah. Say, for me, man of the match.
Yep.
Man of the match. I mean, goal of the match for Garnacho. But man of the match, absolutely brilliant by the lad, and I'm absolutely so proud of him. And it took a youngster to keep a level head. He cleared one off the line as well, Mainoo, and he showed him up. He embarrassed some of them players, because after we scored, Everton invite McTominay, pass back, Maguire, pass back, Lindelof, pass back. There's nothing going from the defence to the midfield to the forwards. And that's inviting trouble. I know it's like confidence. We are a team of individuals. It really still. This is going to be us for the season. You may see team unity on the pitch, yeah, but as a team connected for skill and passing to each other, it's not there, because we invited trouble at 20 minutes. Everton should have been level. One off the line, like I say, absolutely battered us, and it's worrying. But are they going to hold a nerve on Tuesday? Wednesday,
I think it is. Yeah.
On Wednesday, you're going to have to show a bit more of that on Wednesday in the Champions League in Istanbul. I'm telling you.
I hear you saying. I always think when you go away from home, I always expect a team to have a sort of, the home team, to have a 20-minute spell where they're at you, especially when the crowd get going. Like, you've been at Goodison, you know what it's like. It's quite a passionate crowd, in it. The crowd are quite
close.
Yeah, well,
back in 1997. Yeah,
there you go. So yeah, it can be a bit of a cauldron, and I thought United it wasn't great that spell, but we did weather it. We came back a little bit stronger, and you talk about team unity. We were just discussing this off camera as well. Marcus Rashford taking the penalty. Now, we've heard from Bruno. I think he said he gave it Marcus Rashford because he's he wanted to see him sort of get his confidence back up. I'm paraphrasing here. And obviously Marcus Rashford took his penalty very well and scored it. And helps us to sort of made it. I think that was to make it 2-0, wasn't it? Before Martial got the third. What did you make of that when you saw Bruno handing it to Marcus? Were you worried? Were you like,
yeah, I'm like, oh dear, no. Like, the main priority is always, let's say, you're the captain. It was a captain's decision. It could have backfired. Absolutely, it could have backfired. But I don't. If we get another one like that in a season when it's in an important match, I won't take it.
No.
But for confidence, yes. And after that, Rashford played well, and he had some good touches and all that. He could have played. He played Garnacho in. Garnacho missed on the far post, and he tried to reverse it as well, trying to return the favour to Bruno. But it's just like that little bit of confidence. But I think he had a 10-minute spell where Rashford was all right after scoring that goal.
Yeah.
Sort of like he's changed his hairdo now. He's a ginger ninja. So, yeah, maybe the ginger ninja, like I say, he's going to sit out Wednesday in Istanbul. Christmas is coming, and maybe like a few goals from Santa. And like I say, off field, he looks like he's going to start scoring off and off the pitch. So good luck to him, and I just hope he does.
I can honestly say that's one of the most original sentences I've ever heard with all that to unpick there. But yeah, I think the gist of it is Santa's going to give Marcus Rashford some goals.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll say that. Martial on the score sheet as well. It felt a bit like the COVID era, Bruno to Martial. We used to see that week in, week out, didn't we? Great through ball from Bruno Fernandes, and Martial with a great finish as well. What did you make of Martial's performance today? Because he's someone who, a lot of United fans, myself included, thought he was almost done, but got us a penalty and got us a goal today.
Yeah, it's kind of one of his favourite grounds. I thought it was really.
He loves a goal against Everton, didn't he? I was saying this before the game.
9th time, I remember when he scored at the away end as well. During, I think it was with Ali. When Ali come in, we won 2-0, and he put in a curler that day. I think it was New Year's Day, 2018. So and it absolutely. I just hope it's Spurs him on. He's just not like one of those. I score my annual goal and go quiet. So, but we're going to need him because on like I say,
on Wednesday we've got no Marcus, have we?
No Marcus. Don't know what Ireland's like. We'll have to wait and see. So it's a good day for everybody all around. I mean, United took control after getting a second goal, and the third goal was, like I say, mostly satisfying as well with Martial. So it was a good second half. Like Everton hit the bar, but certainly not stuffing out that penalty. Booked for diving, then rescinded, and I seen one with Leverkusen, same sort of scenario this weekend, and it was basically Leverkusen were losing, player booked, waved, yellow card waved, and he gives it and apologises to the I'm sorry man, gives the pen and he scores. So it happened twice.
Fair play. It's weird, isn't it? Because we've sat here and let's not pretend that United have been great this season. We haven't. We've had a lot of disappointing results, but if you look at where we are in the league now, we're not that far off the rest of the top teams. Do you see United getting back up the table? Do you see us challenging the top four? Do you think there's still too much to do, or still a lot of work to do? I
still see us. That's the aim this season, because I think the top three is the top three for the season. In what order it's going to be, I don't know.
Is that Arsenal, Liverpool, and City at the
moment? Yeah, at the moment, because Spurs, aren't they now? I think.
Spurs, three losses on the spin.
Spurs syndrome settling in North London, so you got to give it to Spurs. They do know how to keep you entertained. But it's a fight for fourth, maybe fifth. Maybe you get your Champions League. I don't know, but that's the aim. 4th and 5th this season. Maybe another cup run. Like I say, what happens Wednesday? We'll be in the Europa League. Would that affect us next season? But I would say 4th and maybe one on a cup this year. I'll take that.
I just want to ask you one final question. On Onana, he's had a few critics this season. He's had some games where you go, what are you doing? Like, I think it was at Galatasaray at home in particular. But the last few weeks in the Premier League in particular, he's had a couple of clean sheets. He's had a couple of games where you go, he's produced some big saves at big moments as well. And he did it again today. I know, that he had a little bit of luck, maybe if you can call it that, where Kobbie Mainoo clears off the line after he parries it out. But he also produced some big saves, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, it was a vital save as soon as we scored the pen. Because McTominay was ball watching as well, just like, and it drops, and the Everton lad unleashed the right 25-yarder, and he makes a save and then pushes it over. So I'm glad the keeper's on the game and he's on the ball, unlike some of the United players sometimes switching off.
Yeah, I'm just hoping now. Well, I think we are going to lose him for the AFCON. I just hope we don't become too reliant on him, because he could miss. I think he could miss up to 9 games or something.
That's if they make the final.
Yeah, so that could be a bit of a blow. But no, it's good to see Onana playing well. It's good to see Garnacho scoring. It's good to see Rashford scoring, Martial scoring, Kobbie Mainoo absolutely dominating. It's been a good day at the office. Andy, always a pleasure. You know where to find Andy Tate. Go and check him out on Instagram. What's your Instagram name? Remind me.
Andrew.74. AndrewTate.74.
There you go. Go and find him on Instagram. You know where to find me as well, Jay Meyer. This has been a review. Manchester United winning 3-0 at Goodison Park. Thanks for watching.